Heartbreak hurts. But sometimes, the right movie can help you heal. Whether you need a good cry, a reminder that love still exists, or even just a reason to laugh again, we've got you covered. Heartbreak is one of the most universal human experiences. At some point in our lives, we all face the crushing weight of losing someone we love, whether it's a breakup, divorce, or even the fading of a once bright relationship. The pain can feel unbearable, and often, words from friends or advice from family don't quite reach the wound deep inside. But stories have power. Movies, in particular, have a way of entering our hearts and speaking to us when nothing else can. When you're heartbroken, a good film can be more than entertainment. It can be a companion. It can cry with you, laugh with you, and quietly whisper, "You're not alone." It can give you a safe space to release your emotions, to imagine new beginnings, or to see your heartbreak from a different perspective. Today, we're counting down the top 10 movies you should watch if you're heartbroken. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and join us as we turn heartbreak into healing. 1. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, 2004. There's a moment after a breakup when you wish you could just delete someone from your memory. The good times, the laughter, the promises that didn't last. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind takes that impossible wish and makes it real. Starring Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet, the movie follows two lovers who undergo a medical procedure to erase memories of each other after their relationship collapses. The brilliance of the film lies in how it slowly reveals that even painful memories are part of what makes us who we are. As the erasures unfold, Carrie's character realizes he doesn't actually want to lose the moments they shared, even if they ended in heartbreak. For someone going through a breakup, this movie is cathartic. It allows you to imagine what it would be like to delete your ex, while also reminding you why heartbreak matters. Our scars shape us. Our memories, both joyful and painful, build the person we become. Watching this film can help you move from wishing it never happened to accepting that it mattered, even if it ended. 2. Under the Tuscan Sun, 2003. Heartbreak often leaves you feeling like life as you knew it is over. That's exactly where Frances, played by Diane Lane, finds herself in Under the Tuscan Sun. After a painful divorce, she impulsively buys a villa in Tuscany, a decision that seems reckless at first, but slowly becomes her path to healing. What makes this film so comforting for someone with a broken heart is its warmth and hopefulness. It doesn't rush the healing process. Frances doesn't immediately find new love or fix everything in her life. Instead, she discovers joy in unexpected places, new friendships, the beauty of Italy, and the slow process of rebuilding her world one brick at a time. The movie reminds viewers that endings can also be beginnings. Heartbreak might tear down the life you thought you'd have, but it also opens the door for something new, something unplanned, and often, something better. Watching Frances laugh, stumble, and eventually find happiness again can spark the belief that you too will find light after the darkness. 3. La La Land, 2016. Some relationships don't end because of betrayal or tragedy. They end because love and life don't always align. La La Land, starring Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone, captures this bittersweet reality. It's a story about two dreamers who fall deeply in love, but eventually part ways to pursue their passions. The ending isn't the fairy tale most people expect, and that's precisely why it resonates with the heartbroken. Not every love story is meant to last forever, and that doesn't make it meaningless. Sometimes people come into our lives to inspire us, to push us, or to help us grow into who we're meant to be. When you're heartbroken, this film can be both painful and healing. It acknowledges that love can be transformative, even if it doesn't last. It helps you accept that letting go doesn't erase the beauty of what once was. 4. Legally Blonde, 2001. Not every heartbreak needs heavy tears. Sometimes what you need is empowerment and laughter. That's where Legally Blonde comes in. Reese Witherspoon's Elle Woods is dumped by her boyfriend for not being serious enough. Instead of wallowing, she applies to Harvard Law to win him back, and ends up proving that she never needed him in the first place. For anyone nursing a broken heart, Ella's journey is the ultimate reminder of self-worth. The film is lighthearted, fun, and endlessly quotable, but beneath the humor is a powerful message. Rejection doesn't define you. In fact, it can push you to discover your hidden strength and brilliance. After heartbreak, it's easy to feel unworthy or unwanted. Watching Elle shine in her own right, independent of her ex, can inspire you to see your own potential, to laugh, to dream, and to thrive. 500 Days of Summer, 2009. Few movies capture the messy reality of love and heartbreak as honestly as 500 Days of Summer. Starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Zooey Deschanel, the film follows a man reflecting on a failed relationship, the highs, the lows, and the lessons he learns along the way. What makes this movie so relatable is its refusal to romanticize heartbreak. It shows that two people can care for each other deeply and still not work out. It also reminds viewers that perspective changes over time. What feels unbearable in the middle of heartbreak often looks different once you've grown from the experience. For someone freshly brokenhearted, the film might sting. But it also provides comfort in its honesty. Heartbreak is normal. It happens to everyone, and eventually, it teaches us something vital about love and ourselves. 6. Eat, Pray, Love, 2010. Based on Elizabeth Gilbert's memoir, Eat, Pray, Love is the ultimate film about self-discovery after heartbreak. Julia Roberts plays a woman who, after her divorce, embarks on a journey through Italy, India, and Bali. Along the way, she learns to find joy in food, peace in spirituality, and balance in love. This movie is healing because it doesn't rush the process. Heartbreak can leave you feeling empty, but Gilbert's story reminds us that healing isn't about replacing love quickly. It's about reconnecting with yourself. It's about rediscovering joy and meaning outside of a relationship. If you're heartbroken, Eat, Pray, Love invites you to imagine your own journey of healing. It may not take you across the world, but it can take you inward, toward a stronger, freer version of yourself. 7. Silver Linings Playbook, 2012. Sometimes heartbreak isn't just about losing love. It's about dealing with pain, mental struggles, and learning how to trust again. Silver Linings Playbook explores all of these themes beautifully. Starring Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence, the film follows two people dealing with personal struggles who find comfort and connection in each other. What makes this movie powerful for the heartbroken is its balance of humor, vulnerability, and hope. It shows that healing doesn't always come from where we expect. Sometimes the people who are just as broken as we are end up becoming our greatest support. The film is a reminder that healing is not about pretending everything is fine. It's about finding your silver linings, those small, unexpected joys that help you rebuild piece by piece. 8. The Holiday, 2006. If heartbreak leaves you wanting something cozy, sweet, and uplifting, The Holiday is the perfect pick. Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet star as two women who swap homes across the world after heartbreak. One in Los Angeles and the other in rural England. In the process, they discover new friendships, adventures, and yes, new love. This film works wonders because it feels like a warm blanket for the heart. It doesn't deny the pain of heartbreak, but it surrounds it with hope, laughter, and gentle romance. It reminds viewers that heartbreak doesn't last forever. Sometimes life surprises us with joy when we least expect it. Nine, Wild, 2014. Based on Cheryl Strayed's best-selling memoir, Wild is about rebuilding from rock bottom. After a series of personal losses and heartbreaks, Cheryl, played by Reese Witherspoon, decides to hike more than 1,000 miles on the Pacific Crest Trail alone. This film is raw, challenging, and deeply inspiring. For anyone heartbroken, it's a reminder that healing isn't always easy. Sometimes it's grueling, exhausting, and full of setbacks. But step by step, we find our strength. Watching Cheryl push through the wilderness mirrors the inner journey of heartbreak recovery. It tells viewers, yes, this is hard, but you are capable of surviving it and even coming out stronger. 10. Me Before You, 2016. A deeply emotional romance about a young woman, Louisa, who becomes a caregiver for a paralyzed man, Will. Their bond grows into something transformative, but the story ultimately deals with love, loss, and acceptance. This movie reminds viewers that even love that doesn't last forever can still change your life forever. It's bittersweet, touching, and perfect for those navigating heartbreak, because it shows that every love story, no matter how brief, can leave behind lessons and strength. For viewers, it's a reminder that heartbreak is not the end of love's story. It's proof that we lived, we felt deeply, and we're capable of love again. Heartbreak can feel isolating, but movies remind us that we're never truly alone. Millions of people have walked the path of loss, pain, and healing, and their stories find their way into cinema. Each of the films above offers something different: catharsis, laughter, empowerment, inspiration, or comfort. When your heart feels heavy, pressing play on the right movie can be like pressing pause on your pain. It gives you perspective, lets you breathe, and slowly reminds you that healing is possible. So, whether you cry through Eternal Sunshine, laugh with Legally Blonde, or find new hope in Under the Tuscan Sun, let these stories guide you through your heartbreak. Because hearts break, but they also heal. And sometimes all it takes is a story to remind us of that truth. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights, encouragement, and stories of love, loss, and growth. Because your best days are still ahead of you.